Nuri tuna. Wimpo. Okey, pivot arah. Pomelo?
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel and thank you for joining. Now in today's episode we have a very big announcement to make, and before I do the announcement, if you notice at the start of the video, start of this video, you saw the minions, okay? Now, and if you notice that they were having a light bulb moment, well, I just had that light bulb moment last night, and I'll go through that with the announcement that I'm going to make later on. And before I do start, though, I just want to mention that the magic number is going to be 2200 this week. So if you're playing if you're still in the magic number comp, your magic number is 2200. Now, before I do mention, or before I do make the announcement, I just want to thank everyone that's subscribed to my channel, that's followed me on YouTube, well, this is YouTube, but that's followed me on Twitter, that's pretty much everyone that I'm associated with throughout this Supercoach journey. I just want to say a big thank you to all of you, because you all mean a lot to me, okay? And life wouldn't be the same without you guys, okay? And I mean that, okay? So you can almost say you've changed my life. Now, I put up a little tweet on Twitter, and I'm going to show it to you. And when I made this tweet, when I posted this tweet, I thought about it a lot, okay? And it's a decision that it's been bugging me pretty much for the last, say, 8 weeks. And it's been the way I've been feeling about Supercoach. So, and it was very hard for me to put this tweet out. I had a heavy heart when I did it, okay? It was a broken heart, okay? Because I actually do love Supercoach, but it hurt me. But I had to do it, okay? So I put up a tweet. Let me share it. Now, 2 days ago on Twitter, we put up an announcement. We said, major announcement. Thank you for your support, encouragement, friendship, and kind words over the years. I think it's time to move on. Okay, that was my announcement on Twitter. It had an amazing response. Like it reached 102,000 views. It had the legends come out. Josh Giddy, I didn't even know he followed me, but Josh Giddy actually follows me. I had no idea, and even he had the sad tears. And I had a lot of comments, and I read all the comments, and it sort of brought emotion to my eyes, because there was a lot of good comments. I'm going to go through the comments in a minute, and I didn't expect to get this much support. I mean, didn't know. I was, to be honest, I had no idea that this many people loved my channel. I seriously had no idea, okay? And I had to rethink everything again, okay? Everything had to be retaught, because I'm going to start from the start, okay? And explain to you why I made this decision, okay? And let's go to the very start. Now, I mentioned how our channel started previously. I think it was last year or 2 years ago. I did mention how we started, but I'm going to mention it again, okay? It's going to be very short, but the reason I started this channel was because, I mean, I always wanted to have a YouTube channel. The only problem was I'm camera shy, okay? I've always been behind the camera as a cameraman, but never in front of the camera. You won't even find photos of me on the net. There was probably 5 photos of me taken in the last 20 years. I mean, I don't have photos taken. I hate cameras, okay? So I'm anti-camera right now. So I hide from the camera, and I show the Scodfather face. And this is all you get from me. This face, this face here that you see right now, that's all you get from me. So, and to top that off, not only am I camera shy, I can't even speak English, okay? I can't actually speak any language, okay, because fluently anyway. So my English is broken. My second language is Turkish, and that's even worse, okay? So I can't even speak Turkish. I can't speak English. I can't communicate. Just calm it down. So with all this in mind, with no face, no communication, no proper English, okay, nothing, I decided to open up a channel. Now, what are the chances of this channel? And I opened this channel for my dad, okay, because my dad was in aged care, and he was very lonely, so I sort of, and he loved The Godfather. That was his favorite. He loves mafia movies, so I thought I'd put myself as the Godfather and just make him laugh. That's all I did the channel for. But not knowing that the channel would grow, I had no idea, okay? And so the channel grew. Now, here's the problem. I need to be able to support myself, and Supercoach financially doesn't support me because it doesn't offer enough, like, in regards to viewers. You can see like 1,900 views, 1,600 views. There's not enough views to make money on YouTube when it comes to Supercoach. And I'm a full-time carer for my mum. And the money I get from caring for my mum, it's not enough. Like, I can't pay the bills. So I decided, okay, I'm going to give, look, I'm not that good at you. I'm not that good with speaking the English, and I'm going to attack the English market now by eyeing off the Premier League, and I'm going to start a new channel, which actually let me show it to you. Well, I've actually started up 2 channels. Okay, well, I haven't actually started them yet. I only announced one of them, but I've actually started 2 channels. One is called FPL Scodfather. And I'll put the link in the description below. And one is called, well, instead of Master Chef, I called it Mafia Chef, okay? Because it's a cooking channel. Because, like I said, I need to find income from somewhere. Because I have to look after my mum, so I can't work. I virtually do everything for my mum. I cook for her. I do everything for her. And I take her out shopping. I virtually, full-time carer for my mum. It's a very tough job. It's a full-time job. And I don't want to send her to aged care because of the fact that I had my dad go to aged care and he hated it. So I don't want I don't want my mum to have the same experience. So I need to look after her. However, after I announced that I'm going to be quitting Supercoach and pretty much I'm going to be concentrating on FPL. And mind you, I don't know much about FPL. Okay, so I've got to learn it. I've got to learn how to play FPL. So that was the plan. However, last night, actually for 2 nights, I've had an aching heart because my heart's broken. The fact that I'm quitting Supercoach because Supercoach, even though I said I don't love it anymore, I actually do. I'm probably upset because of my Spuds. Okay, they let me down last week. I still do love Supercoach, but because of the fact that I need to earn an income, what do I do now? Because on YouTube, our most successful YouTuber of Supercoach is George. Okay, now, and George, if you have a look, 2 days ago, his highest rank of the season. This should be a big topic, okay? And it's only 3,400 views. Now, you may say that's a lot of views, okay? But George, our best YouTuber, has got 7,400 subscribers, okay? And this is the best we've got, okay? And that's George. When you got 7,400 subscribers, you can't make a living out of this, okay? Because you're practically you're on about $20 per 1,000 views, okay? So that's what I'm getting paid, okay? So I get $20 every time 1,000 people watch my video, and that's if they watch the whole video, okay? If they don't watch the whole video, I'm getting a lot less. Now, if you go to EPL, it's a different ball game. Now, when you go to FPL, you got this is one of the better ones, okay? FPL Raptor. It's got 151,000 subscribers. Now, I'm not expecting to have 151,000 subscribers, okay? But it's 20 times more than what an AFL Supercoach content creator has, okay? And this is the best AFL Supercoach content creator. FPL Raptor has 20 times more the subscribers, okay? When he does a video, I mean, this is last month's video, 89,000 views, 45,000 views. Now, I'm not expecting to have 45,000 views, okay? I'll take 5,000 views, okay? But even 10,000 views. But the audience is a lot bigger, okay? And every time he pops up a video, he's making over $1,000 a video. It's guaranteed. So you can make an income from this. Unfortunately for me, I'm starting from scratch. Okay, so I've got to catch up to the top dogs. Okay, so it's going to take ages, but I've got time because I'm working from home. I can eventually get there. Okay, but if I don't start it, I'll never get there. So I've got to think about plans because I'm not young anymore. Okay, so we're going to be a pensioner very soon. Okay, I'll talk about the AFL players, and I talk about their pension as well. I'm actually on that boat right now. I'm not far away from the pension, so I've got to start looking after myself. But at the same time, I've got another dilemma. Now, here's the dilemma. Okay, going back, say 10 years ago, 8 years ago, I'm not sure exactly when. Okay, but when I used to watch or listen to podcasters on Supercoach, the one that I loved the most out of everybody, okay, was Jock Reynolds, okay. When he stopped making videos, Supercoach wasn't the same for me anymore, okay. It changed. It virtually changed the way I play Supercoach because I could no longer listen to the person. I couldn't wait till his videos came on, okay. And once he stopped, everyone was sad, okay. Now, I spoke to a good friend of mine, the Horse, and he speaks to me. We speak every day, okay, every second day, okay. Whenever we get a chance, we have a chat. And the Horse said to me, he's a very kind man, the Horse, and he always says nice things, okay, and always gives me a happy heart. So every time I talk to the Horse, I'm always happy, okay, because he always says nice things. It makes me very happy. So the Horse said, you've got a lot of people out there that love you, okay? And sometimes I don't realize this because I'm just a normal bloke, okay? I don't see. I mean, I feel the love, but I don't know how much. Okay, I never put myself in the same category as the Jock Reynolds and Dr. Supercoach. Okay, I used to love listening to Dr. Supercoach, and even Supercoach Coach, I think it was called. That was one of my favorites as well. So I never put myself in that category. All right, I'm just a normal bloke. Okay, just a normal old man. Okay, about making videos that can't speak any English and doesn't show his face. Just coming down. So when the Supercoach Horse says to me, "You got a lot of people that love you." I understand, and I know, and I appreciate it, but I just didn't realize what it meant until I spoke to another friend of mine. I have a friend by the name of Jason Padula. Okay, now and he's hasn't missed one episode of of my channel. So if I've made 400, how many videos have I made? 428 videos. He hasn't missed one. He's watched every single one of them. And the first video that I made, he's watched it, I think, over 5 or 6 times. I can't believe this. And there are people like him. There are kids out there that watch this, okay? And I can't let them down, okay? And then I go to another friend of mine, and I'm talking about sujuk and eggs. And he says to me, because I talk about I'm going to do EPL, and he says, well, if you do EPL, I'm going to do EPL. I'm going to follow you. Just to say that, just to follow me, who's a nobody, okay? I'm just an old man, okay, with no face and can't speak English, and he wants to follow me and he's never played EPL before. And he says, I'm going to go on your channel, and I'm going to do EPL as well. So, because he says that, I start thinking, and then I see this comment. I mean, I have comments made by people that mean a lot to me, okay? And every person here that has put up a comment, it's actually hit me, okay? And I get SDS Supercoach. I got AFL Supercoach Masters, and I started at the same time as them. Okay, and I didn't know much about the YouTube community or the Supercoach community. I didn't even know anything about Twitter. Okay, it was the first time I ever appeared on Twitter. It was like 2 years ago. Okay, even though I created my channel a long time ago, I didn't know much about Twitter. Okay, and Spilsy, and he's said nice things. So virtually, I've had a lot of good comments, and I wasn't expecting this. I've actually been humbled by the comments, but the comment that hit me the most, I'll show it to you. Besides Josh Giddey's comment, which meant a lot. Okay, I mean, here is a legend that has 113,000 followers. He's only following 47 people, and I'm one of them. I can't believe this, okay? I'm so honoured. And just for him to comment, it meant a lot, okay? But the biggest comment that really got me, once I find it, okay, let me find it now. It was Jock Reynolds himself, okay, when he said, "Sad day, Godspeed, mate." Now, Jock Reynolds, like I said, when he quit, it broke my heart. And I didn't understand how much this is going to break people's hearts by me quitting. And the minute Jock Reynolds mentioned sad day, I remember how much of a sad day it was when he quit, when Supercoach Coach didn't do anymore, when JD stopped. Okay, even when JD stopped, I was so sad because I loved listening to JD. And the minute he stopped, and I'm thinking to myself, these people here are not just normal people. This is my family, okay? You don't walk away from your family, and this is my family. These are the people, everyone here, okay? Everyone that commented, everyone that follows me, everyone that clicked that like button, these are all my family. What am I doing, okay? You don't quit. Al Payton gives me opportunity to write up articles in the Herald Sun. He's sad. Tim Mitchell's sad. And these are my family. So I've now decided I'm going to stick with my Spuds. Okay, so you're going to have my Spuds for the rest of your lives now. I'm not going nowhere. Okay, so Abs Magic will continue next year. Okay, we're going to continue, and the Spuds are going to come back. So nothing has changed. Okay, I've changed my mind, and because of this support, you've talked me out of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is this. I'm going to start up my FPL channel as I was going to do, because I've got no confidence I'm going to succeed in this anyway. Okay, because I don't know anything about FPL. Capturing the British market, it's a long shot. Okay, so but you got to have a crack in life. Okay, I don't want to live life with regret and say what if it was successful but I didn't try it. So I don't want to have any regrets. So I've got to try it. So I'm still going to do the FPL channel, but I'm not going to quit the Scodfather channel. Okay, that's going to continue. So now FPL Spudfather and the Scodfather have become cousins. Okay, so I got my long lost relative, the FPL Spudfather there, and I'm going to be starting the Mafia Chef as well, but I haven't started that yet. Okay, I'm going to be doing that as well. So I'm going to have a cooking channel. So maybe between the two of these, the Mafia Chef and the FPL Spudfather, we can get something going financially, and maybe that will help me out. I don't want to do I actually don't want to make any more money from the Scodfather channel, because making money from your family is not the right way to go. Okay, so the Scodfather channel is just there for entertainment. Okay, so I'm actually gonna probably next year. Okay, I'm gonna keep the advertisements going this year, but next year I'm even gonna cut the advertisements out. I'm not gonna worry about the money if these two kick off. Okay, so that's the plan now. Just calm it down. And when I say the word "just calm it down," where does that come from? Okay, now I'm going to give you the history of that as well, because when I used to be a wedding videographer, the idea was to make people laugh. Okay, so you got to have your couples laughing. You need them to be happy. Okay, you don't want them to be nervous. Okay, so I try to keep my couples always happy, and every time I see them sort of not laughing and not doing anything, I would crack up my all more gourd jokes, and I'd do the Effie sounds. Okay, so I do my my Wog Boy accents, and I try to make them laugh. And the word "calm down" was always when I always asked them go for a kiss. So I'd say, "Look, guys, go for a kiss," and they go for a kiss. Now I don't want to see them kissing, all right? So and then. But I just want to see them smiling. So I would then, as soon as they would kiss, I would yell out, "Just calm it down." And that's when I would start the video. I wouldn't start it actually on the kiss, but on the laughter after the kiss. So just to get the reaction. And that's how that word came about. So I've actually been using that word virtually all my life. Okay, so it's not a new phrase that I started. I've actually always used that phrase just to make people smile. And that's what I enjoy doing. And there's one more thing that I wanted to mention, and that was when I was listening to Jock Reynolds back in the days, I was never worried about his rank, okay? And I didn't care what he was ranked. I just wanted to listen to him. And I get that comment given to me all the time, saying people don't care what I'm ranked, they just want to listen to me. And I don't, I never used to believe that until I seen that comment from Jock Reynolds, and then I realized they're actually saying the truth, okay? Because ranking isn't everything. It's all about entertainment, okay? Because whether I'm ranked top 100 or top 100,000, what do I have to prove, okay? I'm not here to prove, look at me, I'm the best, okay? Because I'm not, okay? I'm not even an expert. I'm just a spud collector. That's all I do. I collect spuds. So what's the point? What am I here to prove? So once I seen that, and once people always commented, "They don't care about my rank," it never sunk in. I didn't accept it, but now I'm accepting it. So the pressure is off. Okay, so and pretty much the pressure got to me as well. When you're ranked so badly, so poorly, I was embarrassed to put up videos. Okay, I was ashamed. I felt like I let people down. I let kids down that watch this channel. The Scodfather is not performing. So I felt like I betrayed you all. Okay, I felt like I was an imposter. Okay, I felt something was wrong. But that's not why you're watching me. I didn't realize that. Okay, it's just sunk into me now. And finally, I woke up. Okay, I snapped. I snapped out of this bad nightmare. I was having self-consciousness, okay, is the word I could probably relate to, and I was very self-conscious of how bad I'm going. Maybe I shouldn't have been. And anyway, I'm back, okay, and the Spuds are back next year, so don't panic, just calm it down. We're all going to be playing again next year, and Abs Magic is going to be back. Anyway, that's going to be all for today. Thank you for joining, and remember one thing. It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Ciao for now.
That's all, folks.